Local screen recording has gotten a big upgrade in Riverside. Now, whenever you share your screen, whether it's a tab, a window, or your entire computer screen, you're going to get high quality recording both in high frame rate and up to 1080p HD quality. And whether you're sharing slides, a tab, or your full screen for a tutorial video, all of that is going to look even better when recorded with Riverside. Let me walk you through how to use our screen sharing feature and some use cases for that higher quality recording. Here in my Riverside account, I'm going to jump into my studio to record. As usual, choose your microphone, camera, and headphones, and let's join. Now here in the studio, you might be recording solo or with remote guests, and they get recorded in high quality too. But if you do tutorial style videos or anything related to screen sharing, now you can do those in Riverside and we'll streamline the entire process. If you want to share your screen, go down to the share tool here at the bottom, and then let's choose screen. Then you'll see this window pop up and you can choose an individual tab in your browser. You'll even get a preview of it right here. You can choose to share the entire window, and I'll give you a use case for that in a moment. And you can share your entire screen, even a secondary monitor, which is great for tutorials. I'm actually going to open up a couple windows and tabs to show you how to share multiple kinds of content. All right, I now have a browser tab open, some Google Slides, and a desktop ready to record for a tutorial video. Now I can also invite remote guests to record with me, whether that's a co-host or interview guest. I can go up to the invite link, copy that guest link, and they'll join me here in the studio. Then both of us are recorded locally in high quality, and any screen recording will also be recorded locally and in high quality. So let's start recording. I'll go to record button down here and start. And now that recording has begun, let's go to the share button, choose screen, and let's choose a tab first. Now we're sharing the Riverside website in a tab here in our browser. I can navigate it, go to different pages, and this is all being recorded in high quality and higher frame rate. When I'm done sharing, I can click the stop button at the bottom. Now let's share some Google Slides. I have a presentation here opened up in Chrome. I'm actually going to go to the presentation display options and choose start slideshow, and then it will begin here in the tab. This way it doesn't take over my full screen. I'll go back to Riverside, go to share, screen, and then go over to window, and let's choose those Google Slides. And now I'm presenting slides using Google Slides in a web browser. I can advance the slides as I present, and this is all being recorded in high quality, and it will be available as a separate track and in the Riverside editor once we're done. Now, if I wanted this to be completely full screen, I can move this to a secondary display. You can also go full screen on your main computer display, but you won't be able to see yourself as you record. So I put it on a secondary display. I'm going to go back to our screen sharing tools. I can either share the window, because now that that's full screen, or share my entire secondary display. I'll click share, and now I can present these slides. I'll see them here in my Riverside studio, and I'm still being recorded in high quality as well as my remote guests. When I'm done using those slides, I'll click stop. And another great use case is when I record a video podcast, we often talk about a lot of news stories. So I have a bunch of tabs open in a window, and I can go over, share that window, and then as we talk about each story, I'll go through each tab programmatically, share the screen while we're talking about it, and then turn it off. And you're going to see how this gets put together super fast in the Riverside editor. Lastly, maybe you want to do a tutorial video where you record your entire computer screen. Well, you can do that in Riverside too. One more time, I'm going to go back to the share window, go to screen, and for entire screen, I can choose to share my main window or my secondary monitor. I'm going to choose to share my secondary monitor, and now I can actually record a tutorial video. Maybe I'm going to show how I actually edit content here in Riverside, and everything I do on this display is being recorded in high quality, and this is great for tutorial videos, and the editor is going to put it picture-in-picture automatically. All right, I'm going to stop sharing the screen. I'll hit the stop button here. And as you can see in just a few moments, both your local video and audio were uploaded as a separate track and every screen share. Once our files have done processing, I can go into the recording, still use AI tools like Generate Show Notes, which gives me a summary, takeaways, and timestamps based on this recording. And underneath that, I can download every screen share file as a separate track in high quality. Plus I can download my video and audio as a separate track here. We can look at the individual recorded files, and you'll see these slides that we were sharing are in high quality, high frame rate, so they look great if you want to edit in Riverside or elsewhere. Here was a screen recording of our browser tab, and even as we browse the website and click to different pages, all of it is in high quality. But let's jump into the Riverside editor to see what it looks like to share various kinds of content. I'll create a new edit, and now I can scrub through and see this is what it looks like to share a tab or even a full window. Here I was sharing the Google Slides in a window, or when I was sharing them full screen. I could share my web browser with multiple tabs, and even share my full screen like for a tutorial video. Plus you can still add things like a custom background image, and that'll go behind the screen share in your video, Or using our Smart Scenes feature, you can actually change the layout of the tracks. Maybe you want to overlay your picture-in-picture on top of the screen share. Well, you can do that with one click. Or you can go to the Tracks tool and even hide your video or any of your guests and just focus on the screen share. You can also apply our animated captions, and you can even save styles as a preset to use later. Use our Image Overlay tool, and with one click, you can fill the frame with royalty-free images or search for any that you'd like, upload your own images, whether that's slides or any other overlay, and you can also use our Text Overlay tool, which is great for names, URLs, sponsors, and more. You can also reformat your video with just a click by going vertical, and will still keep your video in frame, your screen shares, and any remote guests. And remember, you can edit your content as easy as just selecting text here in the transcript and clicking delete, and you've edited your video and audio. Don't forget, you also have access to our AI producer tools, setting the pace, which will remove the perfect amount of silence. You'll see all the silence was just removed from the track. I can toggle this off to hide it, and now I see just the content I have left to edit. You can remove any filler words and unwanted sounds with smooth speech, mute tracks when they're not speaking, and our enhanced magic audio, which will make any microphone sound studio quality. And when you're ready to export, you're going to get high quality video for both yourself and all your screen shares, and you can export that in up to 4K video quality, and also jump over to audio if you want to export an audio only file as well. And that's our new upgraded screen recording tool in Riverside. If you have any questions, leave comments below this video. I'll answer those personally. And if you want to see all of the power inside the Riverside editor, I have an entire walkthrough. I'll link that right here. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. And if you want to learn more about our live streaming tools, yes, Riverside does that too. You can connect your YouTube channel, LinkedIn profile, Facebook, or any RTMP destination and live stream with lower thirds of viewer comments. Use audience mode for live call-ins and a ton more. I have an entire video on our live streaming features. You can check it out right up here. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to see what you create.